So if you want to replace your iPhone battery, make sure you understand that the replacement battery might not work with iOS 4.0. Make sure the supplier gives you one that works properly with your iPhone. So to replace the iPhone battery, take out the SIM card, and you're going to want to remove 2 screws on the bottom. Use a suction cup to pull the glass away from the metal bezel around the outside. You're going to want to remove 3 cables here, and then you're going to remove about 4 or so other ribbons. Take out 7 screws, one's hidden underneath this, an 8th screw for the camera. Take the camera out, take the motherboard out, pull off the battery, put in the new battery. So let's get started. Take these 2 screws out first. This is holding in the glass. So when you pull off the glass, it comes away from the metal bezel. So I didn't get a suction cup with my kit, but I've got this big massive one from the washroom, so I just stick that on there. Make sure you hang on to it when you pull away, because you don't want the glass pulling too far away, or else you'll rip the 3 cables that are connected there. So just pull, and it comes away like that. It's pretty easy. Take off the suction cup. Now the 3 cables are in underneath here. You'll see. Let me focus. You see 1 and 2 on the right side. I'm going to use a small flathead screwdriver to push them on the corners straight up. Don't push inwards or anything. So here's number 1. Up. Number 2. Up. And number 3, there's a white plastic piece. You want to push this up. Aim for about 45 degrees. And be careful. Make sure your phone's not on. You might have accidentally pushed it on by pushing this button, so be careful of that. Number 3 is delicate, so push this up ever so slightly. And it clicks. And number 3 will just jiggle away. And it's on. So put your screen aside, take the camera out, and then the other 7 screws. And the 7th is underneath the do not remove cable, or do not remove sticker. So that's the camera. You want to pull the camera away a little bit so it's away. Okay, let's remove the ribbon cables. So that's 5. Use the corners, lift up. Number 6. 7. Oh, should have started at 4, but here's 4. Now all the ribbon cables are away. You take out the 6 screws you can see, and then remove the sticker and take out number 7. Magnetic screwdrivers do wonders for small screws. It makes it much easier to handle. This is the 6th, that's not hidden. And then number 7 is right underneath the 7th cable. So it says do not remove, but just get your screwdriver in underneath there and peel it away. And then you can put it back on afterwards. Number 7, here it is. It's a bigger one, so make sure you separate it from all the rest, the other 6. Now the motherboard's going to lift up from this side, and there's a black clip that holds the SIM card area in right there, so be careful of that, and make sure your camera's out so it doesn't rip the cable. Now when you lift up, be careful of number 4 here and 7. There's also a grounding pin for the antenna, I'm guessing, or something, or just to ground the bezel, so be careful of that. That's what's keeping it from easily coming out here. Okay, so now the motherboard's slid out. You just pull a bit and pull away. So the replacement battery can be pulled out. You can use this case opener tool, which I don't use to open the case, to slowly peel it away. So once it starts peeling, you can just use the tab. And this tab has a double-sided sticky tape kind of thing to it, so take that off. Put on your replacement battery. And put your battery back in. Just lines up with that little thing here. Make sure your cable doesn't get caught. Push it down. Make sure this is lined up appropriately. So now the board goes in the reverse where you took it out. Make sure you get the clip close to the SIM card in. And number 4 and 7 need to be up. And number 6 on this side over here has to be up too. Camera's in, everything's in. Put in screw 7 first. It holds down the battery. Then I'm going to put the sticker back on. Push on number 7. Number 7's on. Put back in the 6 screws that are exposed. Should probably use a grounding strap while doing all this work, but I'm not doing that. It's not that dry of a day, so there's not much static. Now push back on all of your ribbons. work in reverse. So number 7's already done. 4 is in. 5. So audio plug. 6. 7's already in. Okay, so now the camera is the last thing you gotta put in. Magnetic screwdrivers make it a lot easier to do work like this. You just need to get the bracket in. And the screw fits right there. Nice and tight. Now, you put your screen back in here. You gotta get number 3 in, and just so you can't see the conductors, and then push the white piece down. So it slides right in. And be careful pushing this down. You've got to be very gentle on it. Might as well use a finger. It won't damage anything. That's in. Then number 2. Clicks right in. And number 1. You hear a click, and that's good. So now turn on your phone and it should work. Last 2 screws and you're good. So that's how you replace your iPhone battery on the iPhone 3GS.